You are watching Channel Adrian TV.
Yo, YouTube, what up? Welcome back to Channel Adrian TV, and y'all know me as Adrian. But before we get into the video, y'all know what y'all need to do. Subscribe to this channel, like and comment on all the videos. Also follow me on Rumble, because on Rumble we know they do not cancel you for free speech. And also follow my other YouTube channels, Room 1031 channel and the Room 1031's Clips channel. And if you see anything you want me to react to or an Ask Adrian question, reach out to me on one of my social media platforms. They'll be pinned in the description, or just leave it in the comment section. Now on this video, y'all may remember when I made the video about why majority people need a side hustle to make it now. And I ran across an article that proves everything I was saying was true. And once again, I think people need to pay attention to things like this, especially yourself, because there's a saying that goes that no one is going to care more about yourself than you. So like, my mom and dad didn't teach me to go out for information like this. I taught myself, and it's my own doing, my own will, because at the end of the day, if people aren't teaching you things about money, you need to learn for yourself. And that's one of the things I do like about these videos that I do, is trying to get you into that mindset. Because as I said, a lot of y'all parents are losers mentally. They're good people, but they may not be teaching you things about money. Like, if you have a parent and they're not looking at stuff like this, it's going to be tough for you to make it financially, because you don't understand it and you're not even grasping this information. But let's get into this article and read it and see what they have to say. Okay. 63% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, including nearly half of six-figure earners. As rising prices continue to outpace wage gain, families are finding less cushion in their monthly budget. As of September, 63% of Americans were living paycheck to paycheck, according to a recent Lending Club report. Near the 64% historic high hit in March a year ago, the number of adults who felt strained was closer to 57%. Consumers are not able to keep up with the price that inflation is increasing. Being employed is no longer enough for everyday American, Neymar said. Wage growth has been inadequate, leaving more consumers than ever with little to nothing over after managing monthly expenses. Now, if you remember, that's exactly what I said. I literally just said that. I'm like, because of inflation, just having that regular job isn't going to work. Because let's say you have a job and you're making 60K a year. Okay, but inflation gets up every single year, but you did not change how much money you're bringing in. You stay in that 60K, but with the rise of inflation, you're bringing less money home. And that was one of the points I did bring in that video, and I'll make sure the link is in the description for that video. Inflation has steadily caused real wages to decline. The Consumer Price Index, which measures the average change in prices for consumer goods and services, was up 8.2% year over year in the latest reading, still hovering near the highest levels since the early 1980s. Real average hourly earnings fell 0.1% for the month and are down 3% from a year ago, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. A separate report by Salary Finance found that 2/3 of working adults say they are worse off financially than they were a year ago. Even high-income earners are stretched too thin, Lending Club said. Of those earning more than six figures, 49% report living paycheck to paycheck, a jump from their previous year, 38%. And that just goes to the term that it's not how much money you make, because you could be making six figures but still living paycheck to paycheck, aka those people are rich broke. That is why I stress to a lot of y'all, especially if you're watching this video, have 6 months saved. And not 6 months, like, say if your bills are 2K for that month and you make 5K, per month, so you're only left with 3 grand per month. No, you need to try to find a way to save 6 months of 5K, which would be 30K. So just in case an emergency, or what happened recently with COVID or anything like that, to where you'll at least be okay. As I've had these talks with people, and growing up and understanding more about people, I'm well off more than more people, because they don't have any type of savings, and they spend their money frivolously. And so many people are living outside their means. Like because of how things are, the American dream is dead. A majority of people can't afford to have a house, two kids, everybody has a car. But guess what? A majority of people are still doing it, and they're going to run into this problem. As a result, many Americans have dipped into their cash reserves or gone into debt. Financial distress heading to an all-time high. At this rate, financial distress could reach an all-time high by the end of 2022, according to NAR. With inflation pressures not expected to subside anytime soon, living paycheck to paycheck has become the norm, he said. For its part, the Federal Reserve hiked its target federal funds rate by 0.7 percentage points for the third time in a row to calm runaway inflation. The central bank has indicated even more increases are coming until inflation shows clear signs of a pullback. Now, in that article, that was literally everything I discussed, and this gives me further proof to, you know, build side hustles, build side businesses, but more importantly, stay within my means and make sure I'm not spending money frivolously. And the unfortunate thing is that a majority of people aren't going to do that. That's why if you're watching this and you're smart with your money and you are doing the proper things with your money, you can't help people that are struggling because they're making the wrong decisions. And I know I talk about like relationships and sports, but I do like talking about money as well because money is important. We all need money to survive. I know people say money doesn't bring you happiness, and yeah, that's true, but you still need money to survive. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have that money to be happy. No, you have to be happy first. But I guarantee you, you're not even going to get a chance to be happy if you're broke. And the majority of people are. But I hope videos like this and this article motivates you to understand money and get your money situation straight. Because I know a lot of y'all parents, like I said, they're bumming losers when it comes to this mentality because they don't have 6 months saved. Like I find it, I don't know if you're a parent. I don't know if you're a parent, if you could, I don't know how you could look in the mirror if you have children that supposedly supposed to look up to you, but my credit score is better than you. I have more money saved than you. I'm smarter with my money more than you are. And that's why I always say, and I know people hate when I say this, a majority of people shouldn't be parents. But y'all let me know what you think about this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.